Can I ask you all please stand for the pledge? Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's town board meeting. It is October 10th, 2023. First item on our agenda is bids and awards. This is authorization to award the meter pit installation project located within the Mill River Water District. This project will install up to 20 water meter pits within the district. Morano Brothers was the lowest bidder at $95,850, which is in line with our engineering estimate. It is our recommendation that this project be awarded to Morano Brothers. That's from David Smith, our Superintendent of Water and Town Engineer. Resolution 39223 will award the bid.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We have no public hearings. Going on to my very short supervisor's report. We have purchase order 1442303. This is a Canon large format printer for the engineering department. We've been talking about that. He's been having trouble with the printer for quite a while. Authorization to accept proposal from Canon to purchase a large format TM305 to replace malfunctioning printer. Again, the Canon Solutions from America is the vendor. Total cost with all parts is $10,469.41.
Make a motion for approval, please, for the printer.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Not that we have anybody else here to oppose. Our investment report, the town's current rate of interest is 5.27%. Just want to welcome Ryan, who's from Troop 1 Hawthorne. Ryan's working on your Eagle Scout, and you have to go through this painful event tonight. You get a merit badge. Okay. Welcome. Thanks
Welcome.
for having you.
That's great what you're doing. That's a very high level. That's pretty awesome.
At this time, business before anybody wish to address the board on town issues, welcome to do so.
Jim Russell from Hawthorne. On August 25th, there was a special meeting here in response to a complaint trying to increase the Hispanic representation on the town board. And according to that resolution, there was authorization for reports to be done by Mr. Weiss and Dr. Handley's analysis. And that was to be presented 30 days after that, which should have been September 24th. So I'm interested in knowing what the result of that report was. And then after that, I guess according to the resolution, there'll be 2 hearings held 30 days after that report was presented, which would be presumably September 24th. And to have those public hearings, presumably by about October 25th, I would think there'd be something on the schedule for today to request a public hearing on those matters, especially since it says 2 public hearings. So I'm interested in knowing the contents of the report. I'd like to know if it's going to be available to residents, if your discussions of the report will be open, and that no executive session will be invoked for the discussion of that report, and also when the public hearings will be scheduled.
The report's not done yet, and once it is, we'll schedule the public hearings.
Now, there were certain dates
There are.
mentioned in there. I guess 30 days from September 25th,
That's what
August 25th would have been
That's what the
September
board
24th.
wanted and requested, and the experts are still working on the issue.
So the Weiss and Hadley analysis is not yet completed.
Correct.
And when it is, will it be posted on the website or made available to interested
Well, likely,
residents?
Yeah, probably.
And when it's discussed by the board, will executive session privilege be invoked, or will?
At times, potentially.
I see. So, I know, then there will be 2 public hearings that will be open for
As per the resolution.
residents to speak on it.
As per the resolution,
I see. Okay, thank you.
it's just timing. It's not complete yet.
Anybody else wish to address the board at this time? Those who just came in, we have business from the floor in case you had anything you want to address the board with. No? Okay, we're going to move on to our town clerk's report now. Emily?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor, and good evening, everyone. Town Clerk's Report, Town Board Meeting, October 10th, 2023. Received and filed the Town of Mount Pleasant School Resource Officer Agreement with Pecanico Hills Central School District. Received and filed the Hawthorne Fire District 2024 preliminary budget, the Pleasantville Fire District 2024 preliminary budget, and the Thornwood Fire District 2024 preliminary budget. Received and filed 4 zoning board resolutions. Jerry Iovine, 183 Manhattan Avenue, Hawthorne. Juhi Saha, 18 Far Hill Lane, Pleasantville. Paul Starr, 85 Broad Street, Hawthorne. And Westlake Associates LLC, 604 to 668 Columbus Avenue, Thornwood. Received and filed 3 notices of claim. Matthew Joseph versus Town of Mount Pleasant, Scott A. Smith versus Town of Mount Pleasant, and Patrick Egloff versus the Town of Mount Pleasant. Also received and filed 22 certiorari's and 84 small claims.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Items 6, 7, and 8 will be referred to our town attorney. Moving on to council reports. Councilman Celiano.
Thank you very much, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My report's from the Controller's Office. It's the Controller's memo. The following claims are submitted for town board approval. From the category of computer, $1,408.81. From attorney, $21,781.33. From building town hall, $7,733.91. From the category of central data processing, $39,972.63. From off-street parking, $3,940. From public safety, $7,753. From safety inspection, $5,450. From the category of youth programs, $1,566.37. From general repairs, $7,790.35. From highway machinery, $2,538.49. From the category of capital building improvement, $25,000. From communications, $113,122. From the category of Mount Pleasant Consolidated Sewer District, $889.04. From the Joint Water District Fund, $12,097.68. The grand total is $251,043.61, and all supporting documentations is in the Controller's office. I respectfully ask the board for a motion of approval of the Controller's memo, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I thank you very much. We have another, we have a memo from Brian Keneally, our controller, approval of standard work and reporting for elected and appointed officials. This is required by the New York State Controller in accordance with the New York State retirement system. It's pretty much standard. We approve it every year. The town must establish standard workdays for certain appointed and elected officials based on a record of activities submitted by each official. Once passed, the resolution will be posted in a public place, website, official signboard, main entrance to the office of the clerk for a minimum of 30 days. A certified copy of the attached forms, along with an affidavit of posting, will be filed in the New York State Retirement System within 45 days of adoption. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I thank you. Have an excellent evening.
Councilwoman Zano.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, everyone. My first report comes from our Police Department. Purchase Order 30-23-29. This is for a police radio antenna. The vendor is Goosetown Communications. They will be removing and reinstalling police radio antenna on Town Hall roof to facilitate the new air conditioning installation. Total cost is $9,241.23. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
My next purchase order comes from Chief Oliva. This is purchase order 30-23-30. Payros Gun Shop and Police Supply is the vendor, replacing PD duty pistols with included optics, 60 Glock Model 45 handguns with optics, 50 trade-in of existing firearms, so we'll get a credit back. Total cost is $44,273.20. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Councilman Shulman cannot be with us tonight, so Danielle is going to handle that for us.
Thank you. This report comes from our Parks and Recreation Department. John Petrozelli, purchase order 70-23-77. This is top dressing mix for our turf rehab. The vendor is Carry Materials LLC. $63 per ton. Total cost $2,520. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
My next item comes from Doug Scott, our Superintendent of Recreation. The Recreation Department requests authorization to hire Scott Finkel to the permanent part-time position of driver at the Office of Elder Americans. Scott will work approximately 20 hours per week and will earn $15 per hour. His start date will be October 11th. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
My last item comes from Doug Scott again. This is authorization to appoint Michael Hannon to the Recreation Advisory Committee. This will be a 4-year term. Michael's term will run from November 1st, 2023 through November 1st, 2027. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Councilwoman Smalley, unfortunately, is feeling pretty lousy right now. She came down with a few things. We will wish her well, that she gets better soon. I'm going to ask Councilman Saliano to pick up on
Yeah, my
Maurice.
computer just, computer's restarting.
Do you want me to do it?
I can do it. Oh, wait a second. Just give me a moment.
Your computer got the same bug.
This is the
Lori?
first time, this is the first time this happened. Yeah, it's the first time ever. Working on updates. I could either,
You want this one?
do you have it?
Yeah. What do you need?
Lori's reports.
Technology.
Can I bring this up?
Yep.
Like it's kind of, okay. Okay, thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. This is a report from the Superintendent of Highways, Richard Benquit. It's authorization to hire Kevin Oliveris as a seasonal employee at the Highway Department effective October 16th, 2023. And I'm requesting authorization to hire Kevin Oliveris of Valhalla as a seasonal employee at the Highway Department at a rate of $20 per hour. If approved, this will be effective Monday, October 16th, 2023. I move to hire this person, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. And the second item from the Highway Department, ladies and gentlemen, is, again, it's from Mr. Richard Benquit. He's our Superintendent of Highways. Authorization to hire Jacob Petfield as a seasonal employee at the Highway Department effective October 16th, 2023. And I'm requesting authorization to hire Jacob Petfield of Hawthorne as a seasonal employee at the Highway Department at a rate of $20 an hour. If approved, will be effective Monday, October 16th, 2023. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thanks so much. Have an excellent evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Madam Attorney, do we have anything?
Nothing today, Mr. Supervisor.
Just as an announcement, if you read the Examiner in there, it shows that the town board had interviewed Kellard Sessions, John Kellard, and his partner in regards to moving forward on the drainage situation we have in the town of Mount Pleasant. They're reviewing past plans and looking at the future, what we're going to do moving forward. So we're excited to have them on board to work with our town engineer, David Smith, and we hope to see some solutions come forward soon. So we are patiently awaiting some news on new drainage in town. Moving on to our schedule of meetings, our next work session, October 17th at 7 p.m. Next business session, October 24th at 7 p.m. If there be no further business, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Danielle. Thank you. Meeting adjourned.
Good evening.